What's up, Aries? Welcome to my channel, Benay the Magician. I hope all is well with you. This is your bonus message. Thank you so much, Aries, for your likes, shares, subscribes, and support to my channel. If you haven't already done so, please check out my channel, WaterAngelIntuition. Let's hop into your message for Aries, Sun and Rising. Aries, Sun and Rising. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Ancestors, I pray and ask that you block out any interferences from the evil one. In Jesus' holy, precious, and mighty name, it shall be done. Messages for Aries, Sun, and Rising. Okay. Aries, we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Aries, you could be worried about losing someone. You may feel alone at this time. You may feel like there is no one for you to talk to. You may have a lot of people around you, but feel like you can't be open to any of these people that may be around you. You may have some sort of regrets. And it's like it's like you need a vent. Aries, you can always vent to God. Whatever you're going through, worrying about it does not change the outcome. But the action you take does. You can sit and worry and worry and worry yourself to death. Worry turns into stress, which leads to physical ailments. It wears you down. It's a low vibration that you need to let go of. You can worry or pray, but they say don't do both. And it's so true. When you pray, it's about having trust and faith in God for whatever you're praying for, whatever you're asking Him to do. You got to know that He will do it. If you don't trust or have faith in your prayers, then 9 times out of 10, your prayer won't be answered. When you pray, you have to pray with sincerity, with the belief that God is going to help you through whatever it is you're worrying about, all right? What's important to Aries at this time, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. What's important to Aries at this time? We have Cancer. Yeah, I feel like you may have done some things that you regret, and it's weighing on you physically. It's like you feel some type of way about something, but you hide your feelings. I feel like whatever you're feeling is this worry is really messing with your intuition. You're not listening to your intuition about a situation. You can have Cancer in the second house, in Taurus. I feel like your family, your values, your beliefs. Maybe you didn't act on your belief, you didn't act on your values. But that's why it's so important to heal. It's crazy that it's coming out in your reading because I was going to do a message over at my other channel, Water Angel Intuition, regarding this, and it's actually coming out in your read, Aries. This is why it's so important to heal, and I know it sounds cliche, healing, 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 but as cliche as it sounds, it is so serious. Healing is about having an understanding of the things you went through, of the things people put you through. Healing is about having an understanding of the actions you took, right or wrong, of the actions someone took towards you, right or wrong, and coming to peace with those actions. Because people do things, and a lot of times it is not personal. Even though someone may hurt you or you may hurt someone, hurt people, and that sounds cliche too, but it's true. If someone doesn't is not in a healthy mind state, then they may take it out on you, and it's just about understanding that, a lot of times people who are hurt or betrayed by someone, they feel as though, oh, this person did this because they don't like me, or this person did this, because of that. And honestly, people that hurt people do it because of their own insecurities about certain situations. And that's why it's important to heal, so you can have an understanding that sometimes people decide the way they are. Sometimes people hurt people because they're hurt or have certain insecurities about themselves. And when you have an understanding, and it's not about trying to figure out why this person did this to me, it's more so just understanding that it was done for one reason or another, that you took some action. You can dissect yourself and figure out why you do certain things, why you take certain actions. And, when you take certain actions that put you in a position of worry, and you go through the process of healing or dark night of the soul, then you figure out why you take these actions that put you in a place of worry. And once you understand why you take these actions, it helps you to make it habitual to not take them same actions to put you in a place of worry, because it's a feeling that you don't want to feel. It's a feeling that you don't like feeling. And unless you look at yourself or look at the situation, then you can't get past it. Then it's only a matter of time before you take another action that puts you in a place of worry, in a situation where you can't change the outcome. Okay, let's hop into it for Aries. But holding on to this worry is going to stress you out. If you don't have any, maybe you told some sort of lie. Wise in Cancer here for Aries. Okay, I'm actually being guided to use these first, so let's do that. Wise in Cancer here for Aries. For Aries, okay. Go and get alone. Listen to inner wisdom. And we also have prosperity, money. At the bottom, sorrow, loss, woe. Success, the end, angry. Feel like you may have done something for money, and you could be worried about some sort of action being taken upon you, and maybe it will. We all have karma to pay. Karma does not lose a name, an address, a number. It's only a matter of time. And that's why it's important to be conscious of the actions you take towards yourself and others, because it's going to come back on you. And you can't run from it. You can't hide it, whether the other person knows or not. God sees all and knows all. I feel like you did not listen to your intuition about leaving something alone. I feel like you acted out of a place of greed, Aries. Now, this is you or someone you're dealing with. It's almost like the past is coming back to haunt you. Deal with it. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's time to face it and deal with it head on. You got to accept a situation for what it is. You running from it only continues to make you worry and worry more. But when you face it, you still may worry. But once you face the situation, the worry is not going to last because you faced it. You took some sort of action to make it right. So the worry doesn't last. It goes away once you take action. But worrying is not going to change anything. You're just going to continue to worry. For Aries, Holy Spirit. What's the message for Aries, Holy Spirit? Whoa. Okay. Say yes. It's coming out in reverse here. You stumble, but you won't fall. For Aries, okay. Don't let your past hold you back. Coming out in reverse. And at the bottom, we got this is a lie in reverse. Happiness awaits. It's almost like you did something that made you happy. It's like not caring about how someone else feels, not caring about how it affects another person. Again, Aries, this is you or someone you're dealing with. But this message is for Aries. So this is why I'm speaking on behalf of Aries. Okay? But the roles could very well be reversed. It's like you lied about something. It's almost like trying to make yourself believe a lie. And if this is what's holding you back, maybe you wanted someone else to fall. And now you're falling. You're being held back by some sort of past action that you took. But again, running from it and not doing what you can to make it right only leaves you in a stuck place. I feel like you feel stuck. Things could be falling apart. I feel like you got someone to say yes based off of a lie. You got someone to believe a lie, whether it be about you or someone else. And now this lie is holding you back. What's the message for Aries? Your spiritual journey is more important than 3D possessions. Wake up, call, act on beliefs. Yeah, I feel like you got someone to say yes based off of a lie here. Do not overcome, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. You may feel like someone betrayed you. It's like you wanted some sort of revenge, whether it be warranted or not. And it's like you became more and more evil. It's like adamant about holding someone back. And it's time to look at yourself. Why would you put all your energy into holding someone else back, trying to make someone else fall? It only wears you down. Because here's the thing. I feel like it's some sort of jealousy or envy here for one reason or another. Or you feel like someone is getting ahead of you or better than you. Those are your own insecurities. And until you face them, it's going to always be another person you feel this way about. And when you take actions based off of your own insecurities or envy or jealousy, for one, that produces the worst karma. Two, if you feel like someone is weaker than you, or you're doing this because you feel like you have some sort of power over someone, if you succeed, it only shows how weak you are. Because you attacking someone because you feel like they're weaker than you. So you attacking a weak person only shows how weak you are. And it's only going to succeed if that person is indeed weak. Now you attack somebody because you feel like they're weaker than you and they're not, then it exposes you once again as being weak. And you're trying to attack someone who is strong-minded, who is not going to fall no matter how much evil you send their way, no matter how much you hold them back. And it makes you feel less than. And once again, this is why it's so important to heal, because we all have flaws and we all have flaws about ourselves. But you got to be comfortable. It's somebody for everybody. You got to be comfortable with your flaws. You got to be comfortable with being you. The things you don't like about you, it's your life. It's your choice to change those things. Because we can pretend to be anybody. But it's so hard to pretend because eventually it catches up with you because it's not you. But when you are sincerely yourself, then you attract the people who accept you for who you are versus being fake and pretending to attract someone or to attract money or whatever it is. Then it's only a matter of time before you lose it because you attracted it off of false pretenses, off of a lie. You manipulated the situation to get what you want, and then it gets taken away unexpectedly. But when you yourself and you attract the things you want, you attract the people, places, and things that are of like minds, it's more likely to stay because you don't have to pretend. You don't have to keep coming up with lies to have it. You attract things based off of just being you. And when you just being you and you attract things, it's because you're attracting like minds. People want to be around you. You're going to keep certain things. Real deal, Holyfield. It's like somebody fought tooth and nail to get someone to believe a lie. It's like they lie and they are sticking to this lie here. They're sticking to this lie. Yeah, and this is the truth. I feel like someone is getting karma because they lied on you or you lied on someone. It's like you want someone to be evil, and that's the thing. Lies catch up with you. And then people start looking at you like, because you not being you. You lying to make someone else look bad. And if you lying on someone who is strong-minded and living an authentic life, being their true self, it's like the lie comes back on you. And if you lying on someone who is being fake and people actually believe your lies, it makes you look weak because it's like at the end of the day, you're still lying, even if you succeed with the lies. You can't tell me that you feel good about lying on someone else. And if you do, you got some work you need to do. And if you lying on someone who is comfortable in their own skin, comfortable living their truth, it's going to backfire because it's going to show that it's not true. People are going to see that you lie. And then again, then it leads to people not believing you, not wanting to talk to you. They see how fake you are. And then you accrue karmic debt that you got to pay. Especially when you lying or trying to hurt someone who does not deserve it. Even lying on someone who does deserve it. You know, it's some sort of revenge thing. You lie on someone you feel like deserves it, then that's your revenge. But when you let God handle it, baby, and somebody in this situation, let God handle it. And this is why the other person is getting karma. Is getting karma. Someone may have even done some sort of spell work to make you fall, and you're blocking it. Or this other person is blocking it. Yeah, troubles don't last. If it was working, it's only a matter of time before it comes back on you. God's rejection is your protection. It's being rejected. It's coming back on you or this other person. Like I said, I'm just reading from Aries' point of view. But you can very well be an Aries going through this with someone else, or someone may have did this to you. Because the thing is, whoever you attacked, this person is the real deal. And when you are being real with thyself, it's going to show. People going to see just how real you is. So the lies someone tells, it's not going to affect you. You're not even going to feed into the lies. You ain't going to pay it no attention because you know who the fuck you are. And if you lie on someone, again, who is weak-minded and just wallows because you're lying on them, then it shows how weak you are. Because a real motherfucker, whether somebody is fake or not, you ain't going to deal with them. It's just that simple. You're not going to fuck with them. You're not going to care to spread lies about them. You're not going to give a fuck to spread the truth about them. You don't fuck with them. And that's going to be all that's said, is that you don't fuck with them. You're not going to care what they do. But when you constantly telling lies on someone, trying to get somebody else to see someone in a different light, again, even if the person is weak-minded, it shows just how weak you are. And then people looking at both of y'all like, what the fuck? But when you do it to somebody who is real as fuck, they're not going to give a fuck about your lies because they know who the fuck they are. It's only a matter of time before heads turn and look back at you. I will not sacrifice myself for you. Exactly. I don't know if somebody tried to take someone's energy, take someone's destiny. Whatever this is bullshit. It's superficial as fuck. And it's either time for you to look at yourself, Aries, or it's time for this person to look at themselves. Somebody did not listen to their intuition, and this is why they're falling. You put it when somebody put in all this energy to make someone else fall, it becomes draining. How in the world could you be more focused on another person than your own self? That means you don't value yourself. We are meant to be great. We all are unique and wonderful just the way God made us. We make ourselves not wonderful. We make ourselves a piece of shit by the actions that we take. But you can always change that. You can always build yourself up. And it takes a real stand-up individual to say I was wrong, to face the fact that they were wrong, and to change that. It's action that needs to be taken. You worrying is not going to change anything. People are going to see that you're worried. I do feel like you have something to be worried about. in this situation, Aries. But you got to give it to God. And we all have to pay for the actions we take. So be ready to take accountability for whatever it is you've done or this person that done something to you. We all have to take accountability whether we want to or not. And not taking accountability, then you continue to worry, and drive yourself crazy here. Yeah, somebody missed a huge opportunity. Yeah, it's like somebody doesn't want you to say no, but you are. Somebody manipulated the situation to get you to say yes, and now you're saying no. Exactly. And then this happens unexpectedly. This is exactly what I'm saying. That's why it does not pay to manipulate situations. But when you attract a person, place, or a thing based off of being you, they're going to always want to tell you yes because they like who you are. But when you keep pretending, it starts to stress you out because you're always going to worry when someone's going to find out. It's only a matter of time till the real you shows up. What's on the inside is going to come out no matter how much we hide it. Yeah. And then it doesn't change anything in the situation. Someone stopped someone from getting an opportunity here by getting them to say yes to them. Somebody manipulated someone into a situation. So I take it the truth is being found out. And now this person doesn't want anything to do with you, or you don't want anything to do with them. And that's how it goes. I'm hearing that's the way love goes. JJ could be significant. Janet Jackson could be significant. But again, had you would have been yourself or this person been themselves, maybe they wouldn't have attracted this person. But you would have attracted the right one that was for you, the right person, the right place, the right thing. You would have got whatever money you needed by just being yourself instead of manipulating the situation, stealing money, or to get money. And then you get the money, and then all of a sudden something happens and someone is like, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. And just as fast as you got the money, just as fast as it's gone. Just as fast as you got the person, just as fast as it's gone. Without notice. When it's so easy to keep on doing what you got to do to get money, and then you attract the person that wants to bless you, that wants to work with you, and you don't got to worry about it leaving. The only way it's going to leave is by the actions you take. You'll know when it's going to leave. It doesn't come as a surprise. And then you just feel left out. Okay? Most likely outcome for Aries. And now somebody that you were so close with, it's like they don't want nothing to do with you or you them. Yeah. Keep your moves quiet. Cousin. Some of you, this could be a cousin. Yeah. It's almost like somebody was only dreaming. Somebody was only dreaming. ML or K could be significant. It's almost like somebody thought them manipulating the situation, it would go in their favor. And I feel like it did, but temporarily. Now it's backfiring. Yeah. You're having a baby in reverse. If someone lost a child, my condolences. I feel like somebody sees someone differently. Someone may have some sort of addiction. It's like somebody wants love, but you gotta love in order to get it. You can't manipulate love. Love is the highest vibration of all. And when you manipulate love, it's like, why would you want to manipulate it? When you manipulate it now, you got somebody to love you based off of you pretending, based off of manipulation. It's not true. And we all deserve love. But when you act from a place of love, then you get the people who love you around you, people who love to be around you, love you for you, not because you manipulated them. They're going to love you for you. And that love stays because you attracted love based off of being the true you, not through any manipulation. And that's just the truth about a situation. It's like you putting a lot of work to manipulate a situation only to have to continue to manipulate the situation. And then worry when you don't have any more tactics or someone catches on that you're manipulating them. It's almost like going down a rabbit hole that makes it hard for you to get out of. When it don't even have to be this way. You could just be yourself and attract the people who love you for being you, like minds. And when you attract like minds, again, people like to be around people that's like them. And if you attract somebody based off manipulation and they're not a manipulator, it's only a matter of time before they find out and don't want to be around you because they don't like manipulators. I feel like someone is being left. Someone that you may have been close to is no longer close with you. I feel like you or someone acted out of a place that was not themselves and they have lost a good friend, a good relationship. It's like somebody didn't care about someone else's feelings. And then why should they care about yours? Just get mirrored back to you. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord, may your peaceful calm take over. I feel like someone does not have mental peace. I feel like someone may have been in some sort of tough situation and it's like, okay, well, because I'm in a situation now, I don't care about nobody. I just got to get what I want. And that's not right. It's not. Instead of putting the work in to get yourself out of situation, same way you praying to God now is the same way you should have been praying to God when you was in this situation. Or like I said, Aries, this is how someone feels about you. Yeah. And now somebody has nothing but blockages. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Yeah, it's almost like now you don't want anything to do with someone. It's like seeing someone's true colors, how quick they'll turn on you. It's almost like feeling like someone doesn't truly love you. And maybe they did truly love you. But when it came down to them getting what they want, it's like they gave no fucks. And this could be someone you sincerely cared about, probably would have did anything for, probably would have helped them with whatever they was going through. But instead of them coming to you, it's like somebody chooses to turn their back on you or use someone. It's like somebody has really lost a good thing. But there's always a way when there's none, Aries. God can always make a way. And maybe this relationship or this situation is severed and you can never get it back. But you doing the healing God will bring you another blessing. And you never know what the future brings. You never know what the future brings. But it's time for someone to do the work. It's time for someone to really look at themselves. Can't hurt the people who care about you and think they're going to still be there for you. You wouldn't want to do the same. Sometimes you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. All right? I feel like someone is really in their emotions, really feeling the loss of you, really feeling sorry for whatever they did. I feel like somebody is really worried about the outcome of the situation, but worry doesn't change anything. But you facing it and taking the action to make it right is what's going to change it. And it may not bring this relationship back, this person, place, or thing back. You may still have to face karma for whatever action you took or this person, but it's a release because now you faced it. It no longer holds your mind captive. It's no more worrying about what's going to happen because you're facing it. So you facing it, then that's when the outcome happens. That's when the situation changes. And when you face things with good intentions, it's going to change in your favor, even if it doesn't feel like it. But it frees your mind. Okay, that is what I have, Aries. I do hope you found this message helpful. And until next time, God bless you.